Hey everyone, welcome to another deep dive with us. Today we're tackling a topic that I think a lot of small business owners can relate to. Tech challenges. It never ends, right?
It really doesn't.
We're going to be looking at a guide called Overcoming Technology Challenges with the Backend Support Service, put out by Business Solutions 360.
Yes.
And what's great about this is it's like getting advice from both a business coach and a tech expert. We'll break it all down for you so you don't have to get lost in all the tech jargon.
We'll connect the dots and show you how backend support can actually benefit your business.
Exactly. No one wants to hear about features they don't understand.
Correct.
So let's jump into the first big challenge, staying up to date with technology. Ugh, it's a nightmare. It changes so fast.
It does.
It's like every time I figure something out, there's a new trend, a new software, a new something.
I know. What if you could hand over all that responsibility of staying current to a team of experts? What if you didn't have to worry about all that? Updating software, security, all that.
Okay, but that brings up a question. Would I be too reliant on them then?
I get that. But with backend support, you can reach them in multiple ways. Phone, email, chat. They can fix problems quickly, remotely. It's like having your own IT department, but without the overhead and the cost.
Right. It's not like I'm just handing over control and hoping for the best. But, okay, let's say I don't stay current. What happens? Bad thing.
Oh, yeah, bad things like inefficiency, security risks, missed opportunities. You're running a business with outdated tech. It's like trying to, run a marathon in flip-flops.
Haha, I like that. Okay, so we're on the same page that staying current is important. What's the next tech hurdle that trips people up?
Implementing new software. It's a lot. You have to pick the right one, install it, learn it, train your staff, integrate it with your other systems. It's a lot. A lot of people just put it off.
Oh, totally. And sometimes the learning curve,
Yeah.
it's more like a learning cliff.
Yeah.
Straight down.
But with backend support, they have something called the SBS2 server.
Okay, server. For those of us who aren't techie, break that down for me.
Think of it like a toolbox, preloaded with all the software you need, like Suite CRM, OpenKM, front accounting, all ready to use.
Hold on. What are all those and what do they do?
So, Suite CRM helps you manage all your customers, sales, marketing, support, all in one place. Keeps all that customer information right there. You can personalize everything.
Got it. Customer stuff. What about the others?
OpenKM. Think of it as like a digital filing cabinet, organizes all your documents, nice and secure.
Okay, so no more mountains of paper on my desk. And front accounting.
That handles your money, tracks income and expenses, generates invoices, even helps with payroll. And it's made for small businesses, so it's easy to use.
Okay, so it sounds like the SBS2 server is a good place to start. They've chosen programs that are supposed to be easy to use. But then what? What about setting it all up and integrating it with everything else I have going on?
Yeah, that's where the coaching comes in. Remember, Business Solutions 360. They walk you through it, they train you, they help you every step of the way.
So it's more than just tech support. It's like tech coaching. Like they're helping me get my business in shape.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, we've talked about staying up to date. We've talked about new software. But there's one more big challenge, and this one makes me nervous just thinking about it.
Uh-oh, what's that?
Cybersecurity. It's a big one. Data breaches.
Yeah.
Cyber attacks. It can absolutely destroy a small business.
And they're becoming more common. You need to protect your data, your reputation, your customer relationships, everything.
Okay, deep breaths. So how does backend support help with this? Strong passwords aren't going to do it.
Nope.
Okay, good, because mine are terrible.
It's multi-layered. Starting with the SBS2 server, it's designed with security in mind. They use things like encryption and firewalls to protect your data.
So like a digital fortress, protecting my business.
Yeah. But it's not just about the tech. The human side of it is important too.
So good passwords and not clicking on suspicious links.
That too. But Business Solutions 360 actually coaches you on all the best practices for cybersecurity. They can train your staff to spot things like phishing scams, help you create secure ways of handling sensitive data, and they even help you make a plan in case a breach does happen.
Oh, wow. Okay, so they're not just securing the tech, they're making Emmy and my team more cyber aware.
Exactly. They help you build a whole culture of cybersecurity in your business.
Okay, I'm starting to see how backend support really does take a very well-rounded approach to cybersecurity. It's not just tech, it's also about awareness and training. There's a lot to think about here, and I'm sure our listeners have questions. We'll be back after the break to answer them. Stick with us.
Welcome back to our deep dive. We've been talking all about how back-end support can help small business owners conquer those tech challenges, right?
Exactly. We've touched on the tools and the coaching they provide.
Yeah. But I'm thinking like day to day, how does this support actually play out? What's it like to actually have them there? Okay, so picture this. You're busy, right? In the middle of your day, and your computer just dies.
Oh, no.
It's running slow or crashing, or maybe the internet's down. So instead
Yeah.
of panicking or, wasting time trying to fix it yourself,
Which I would totally do and probably make it worse.
you just call the back-end support team, like your own personal Tech 911, phone, email, chat. They can even like remotely get into your system and figure out what's wrong. Often they can just fix it right there.
That is a relief. No more frantic Googling or calling that one techie nephew who owes you a favor.
Right.
But what about bigger issues? Not just like my computer's broken. What if I need help choosing a whole new system, like a customer relationship management tool? That's a lot.
Well, that's where Business Solutions 360 comes in with their business coaching. It's not just about fixing things, it's about planning too. So they'll talk to you, figure out what you need from a CRM.
Okay, so they're not just going to tell me, use this one, it's the best.
No, they'll work with you. They want to understand your business, how you do things, what your goals are. Then they help you pick the right software, set it all up, even train your team to use it.
I mean, it sounds great, but this has got to be expensive, right? Like having a consultant on call all the time.
Well, actually, with back-end support, you have a fixed monthly fee. It covers everything we've been talking about. No surprises, no extra charges when something breaks. It's like budgeting for any other expense.
Okay, so I can plan for it.
Yeah.
That makes me feel better already. But I'm also thinking, if they're helping me prevent problems, does that mean I'm saving money in other ways too?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You might not need your own IT person anymore. Or expensive equipment, those ongoing software updates that nickel and dime you. It adds up.
It really does. This is starting to feel less like tech support and more like, I don't know, a partnership.
That's exactly it. They become part of your team working with you to reach your goals.
And it's not just about saving money or being more efficient, right? There's a mental side of things too, like tech stress is real.
Oh, it's huge. Technology should make things easier, but when it doesn't, it can be a nightmare.
Seriously, I've had so many sleepless nights worrying about websites crashing, data getting lost.
I hear you. But with back-end support, you get peace of mind. Knowing they're there, handling things, looking out for you, it frees you up to focus on other things. The creative stuff, the strategy, the things you actually enjoy.
It's like they're taking that weight off your shoulders.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And when you're not stressed, you can do your best work. Not just surviving, but thriving.
I love that. It's not just about fixing tech problems. It's about like giving you space to do what you're good at and build your dream.
Right.
But before we go too far, I want to bring up something important. Every business is different. What works for one person might not work for another. So how does back-end support make sure they're giving each business what it actually needs?
It's not one size fits all, you're right. They actually start with a full assessment of your tech setup and what your business needs.
So they're not just going to give me the standard package and call it a day.
Nope. Business Solutions 360 and MOTC Telecom work together to create a custom plan just for you. They consider your industry, the size of your company, even where you want to be in the future. It's like a tailored suit, but for your tech.
Okay, I like that. A tech tailor.
Yeah. And they're there to help you as you grow, making sure your tech can keep up with your vision.
Okay, I'm definitely feeling more positive about this whole back-end support thing, but I bet our listeners have even more questions. We'll be back after a quick break to tackle those and look at some real-world examples. So stay tuned. We're back. And, as we've been talking about back-end support and how it can solve all these tech problems for small businesses, something's really stood out to me.
What's that?
It's not just about the tech itself. There's like a real human element to this service. It's not just ones and zeros, right?
You're right, it is about relationships. The people at Business Solutions 360 and MOTC Telecom, they get it. They understand what small businesses go through.
Yeah, it's not like calling a faceless corporation for help. You're actually getting a team of, I don't know, like tech allies.
Yeah, they're your advisors, your mentors. They help you navigate all this stuff. Explain it in plain English so you can actually make good decisions for your business.
Which is so important. There's so much tech noise out there. New gadgets, new trends. You can get swept up in it all and spend money on things you don't need.
Absolutely. Back-end support helps you focus on what matters, your goals. They help you choose the right tools, streamline things, make sure your tech is actually helping you grow.
I have to admit, I came into this deep dive feeling a little overwhelmed by all the tech challenges out there, but honestly, I'm leaving feeling like hopeful.
I love that. It's about knowledge, right?
Yeah.
When you understand what's available, how to use it, tech becomes something that helps you, not something you're constantly fighting against.
It's about embracing it
Yeah,
and using it to your advantage. And it sounds like backend support gives you the tools and the support to do that.
they do.
So if you're listening and feeling stuck or like tech is holding you back, I really encourage you to check out Backend Support. You can find all the contact info for Business Solutions 360 and MOTC Telecom in our show notes.
Don't go it alone. There are people out there who can help.
That's right. Here's to making technology work for you, not against you. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive, and we'll see you next time.